Yeah.
A lot. You guys don't. Wait, let me go back to. I can't really. I'm in the messages right now. Let's go off to the.
I'm blindsided.
We don't want to. Okay. We don't want everybody to hear it.
Yeah.
Alright. So do you want me and him to talk over what's going on, or?
Hold on.
Yeah, you guys can talk. I gotta get the key to the case.
Alright, what's the situation?
Oh yeah, basically, Sheriff, you know, I don't mean to call you now, but
we're in the group, Jones.
Oh yeah. Huh? Oh yeah.
We have to shrink our group down. There you go.
Sure, he hurt me. Alright, well basically, Sheriff, you can let the client destroyer. You know, I'm gonna call him that, but he is, you know, I even just messaged Justin to see if, you know, we can get Justin here to testify against him. Because Justin had him in his clan, like 2 of his clans. And, you know, things went down. So, but yeah, you know, you guys know about the Punisher, you know, threatening to come to little kids' house and shoot them.
Oh, yeah, I got, well, I'll save that for the hearing. Yeah, I got something for this shit.
You guys don't know about the guy in the chat saying he's gonna hack everybody's IP and hunt him down, and he killed 20 cops.
Mm-hmm.
And all this.
Fought a bear, I think, too. I think he fought a bear.
Yep, and an alligator.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he said that shit about my daughter.
What did he say about your daughter?
Talking about he was coming here and all this other shit. He's gonna hack IP and he's going to get his gun. I'm not shitting you, dude. I trolled him so hard he logged off. He said, I'm going to get my gun. He was like in tears and shit because I trolled him so hard. Yeah, same guy. But I'm gonna get back in his group. Yeah, we'll get this going because I haven't been in his group yet. I went and put the submachine gun on just for this, so it's gonna be on like Donkey Kong in about 10 minutes.
Oh my god!
Let's do this court thing. It's gonna be great.
Come on, dude. Kill him.
So who wants to assist me here?
Come on, let's
go. Both want to assist me, or?
Unless he opens fire. You be the first to put him down.
So what are we? But what is he being prosecuted with?
He's trying to join our clan, and, you know, I'm trying to, you know, get a court to see if, you know.
How was the hot tub?
Oh, let's get in there. Let's get it. I'm ready. Let's go. I'm ready now. I'm ready now. Now I know. All right.
Alright, I gotta mute my microphone here.
I'm protecting the judge's court-martial.
Mm-hmm. Because I was being a smartass and running my mouth. So.
Alright.
We get Justin in there too.
We should have Justin.
Definitely all my fault.
I messaged him, he didn't hit me up.
Alright.
Everything that's happened.
Well, I don't know exactly what happened. So.
This still going? Damn.
You guys gotta go for everybody to fuck.
Oh,
yeah, I left.
Which clan?
Yeah. Everybody left.
Which clan? That's the question. What are you talking about?
Well, I've been hearing a lot of people left this clan, Sheriff Association. You guys had some members leave?
Yeah, we just had, I think 2 members got fired and 1 left.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of trouble with that. Plus, I mean, I'm not like I used to be. I'm not really that much of a smartass anymore. I changed that well over a month ago. That's why I haven't been on this game. Alright, so, what is, that people
so what are they even charging you with? That's the question.
Well, I did some pretty messed up stuff, said a lot of messed up stuff to basically everybody in the clan.
How did you want to back me up on this one?
Okay. Can you, like, give me some description of that so I have something to work off?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't blame them if they don't want me in. I don't blame them.
Well,
I mean, innocent until proven guilty.
Well, he's pulling my sympathy card here, I tell you, bro.
That's good, that's good. You know, it's not just supposed to be a one-way decision here.
Have you ever said anything to Sheriff Warchest himself?
Alright, I'm back, guys.
10-4.
Cool with him.
And she's also back, so now I can put the whole headset on and get everything kind of leaned back here. Oh, yeah.
What are you in the armchair hills?
Yeah, I got it rotating, lean back. It's beautiful.
Before, and I actually wanted to apologize to him
Okay,
All
so we can arrange that so that it's.
Let's get this.
That can be
I'm trying to
arranged.
get Justin
Anybody
here.
else that's here
I said I'll pay
that I
him.
need to know about?
I think they're still
Well, you know
deliberating.
the details
Well,
now.
me and Jones are cool now, so.
Alright,
That's
you doing this? Alright.
Yeah, so
Who's done backing up? Anybody want to back me up? Go,
Jones.
Oh, what you
I'm
need?
gonna go talk to Sheriff Warchest,
No,
see
he
what
wants
he
backing up
to
with
do,
us.
and I'll be back. Stay
I
here.
got you. What
Call
you need?
witnesses necessary.
Alright, Sheriff Warchest.
No, just so I have
Alright.
an assistant.
Go ahead, so
let's get- Let's get a. Well, I got as far as witness
I'll tell
goes.
you pretty
Let's
much
get
what
a
I
group
heard.
back together, and it's gonna be on.
Oh no, no, you're on. Let me see what you got to talk about. What's up?
No,
well,
shit,
I'll
you
go
don't
to
have to
the
be
hills.
there. I'm a prosecutor.
What's up?
We don't need everybody. Pretty much
Yeah, but
he
I'm the
he said
prosecutor, so.
some stuff to Hill. Alright, can somebody just keep Hills away, because that's one of the
Yeah.
things.
So this is an assistant.
This is I think you're not needed
Hold
here.
up, Hills.
It's kind of like private.
I think it's judge, prosecution, and defense. All right.
Alright.
Yeah, but just
So pretty much he said that he said some rude stuff. So he says you and him are cool.
What's that?
Him and Jones have finally gotten along a little bit, but he says he wants to apologize to Hills face to face for something he said. Just him and Hills.
Hmm.
So I wanted to see what you wanted to say about that. Like if you want to have them just go off into a corner room real quick and say what they need to say.
No, because don't get me wrong, the apology is still necessary to do, but being that we are now having the court hearing on the basis of him being in the clan versus what he's being prosecuted with, it's a little bit too late. You know, what's the word for it? Too late.
Yeah.
What is that? Too late? Too soon? Too late? Something like that. You know what I mean? And I'm not telling him not to do it. Like I said, he still should apologize regardless. But we can't count it in the court docket after the situation. Basically, you know.
Okay, so you just want to go ahead and go along with what's happening, and then we will. And then he can say whatever he needs to during court.
Yeah, he can definitely we can put it in court records and everything like that. But as it stands right now, we need to just go ahead and go through with the court hearing while we're still able to be logged in and get all the information out there. Yeah,
Okay.
let's just go ahead and tackle this.
All right, I'll go ahead and let him know what's gonna happen, and then we'll go ahead and be ready.
10-4. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and get lined up. Defensive to the one side, prosecution to the other. We're going to be getting started pretty soon, so.
With the court hearing, but he says that apology is
I'm gonna have to join yours up because I can't.
So,
You can
I'm
stand.
not able to hear them, man.
Oh, right. You can't hear anything? Let's see.
And I'm sorry, my mic is gonna. I get a new one as soon as possible.
No, you're fine.
There we go. Is everybody in a group?
no, I'm not. Oh, shoot, I dropped
Oh.
my gun.
Hold on.
I got switch this. Alright, there we go.
Jones, you got a group, or who's all got groups?
I have no
So I need-
I'm not
I'm
in
not
one.
in a group currently. I left so I could talk to him by himself.
Oh yeah.
Alright. We are all set.
All right, so Jones, announce me in.
Oh my gosh, I miss you! Emily! I knew that was you, girl! Let's go! Emily? Damn, how you doing? I'm good!
Everybody.
Sit the fuck down and shut up.
Yeah. Hey,
Who has, like, Siri talking in the background?
It's
All
this
right.
box
you
over
may
here.
not be seated.
You may be seated. All right. All right. I have a case brought to my attention from prosecution, basically from City versus Punisher. City is accusing Punisher for misconduct, mistreatment to fellow players, threatening, sexual misconduct, as well as drug offenses and threatening a officer, which is both figuratively and by past reputation, reality. All right. And we also have the defense here as well, who is making claim to these allegations as basically in the past, and we'll go in here both sides and see how the defense handles to the prosecution. All right, defense, you can go ahead and open up with opening statements.
All right, so he says that he did say some mean stuff. He didn't tell me exactly what was said or how much was said, but he definitely does recall saying stuff, and he does want to apologize.
Alright, so defense, if that's good, prosecution, we'll go ahead and roll out what you have as evidence.
He has said multiple things, there's multiple forms of evidence, with witnesses here, commanding officers. And I've heard stuff with my own ears. I'm done. That's my opening.
Prosecution, do you have witness to present?
Yes, I do. Toast, I'll call you up first.
Bailiff, if you please read the Bible to him, or read the statement to him. Jones, you there?
Anybody know? I know.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Read the, you know, the thing. Give him the Bible and then tell him to be truthful.
Alright. Put your hand on the Bible. We wish to speak the truth and only the truth. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, prosecution, your first questions?
Alright, so there's drama with you and the defendant in the past. Can you tell me some of that drama?
Oh, well, you know, I didn't even know the kid, really. You know, I witnessed him having a bunch of issue with Justin's clan and stuff. Laughed it off, because, I mean, he was real excitable. But there was one time he was with, I think, it was Goku and him after they formed that anti-association clan. And my daughter had logged in AFK. She was in the bathroom. She was using this VR headset, as a matter of fact. She's in the bathroom, and she came back, and she said, these guys are talking all crazy. You know, calling me a spy and talking about hacking my IP and all this other crap. So I logged on to witness it myself, and that's exactly what was going on. Talking about, I'm going to come to your house and all this other weird shit. And I kind of hoped you'd show up because, you know, you either end up in a fucking hole or, you know, in jail. But yeah, so, you know, it was just so ludicrous and absurd, you know, that there's the likelihood of this guy getting in the clan under any circumstances. You're more likely to get struck in the face by lightning than have that shit happen. So it was like crazy bad. But yeah, that was my experience.
Prosecution, control your witness says. Right, to say the last comment you said, Hills, was a bit direct, so.
Well, if it was in a group, I'd just wham, be direct like that. And then like this.
Absolutely. If the stenographer could strike the last comment from the record.
Is that the only problems you've had with the defendant in the past?
Every time I saw the kid, I mean, there was some kind of negative silliness going on, so. But Justin, it's too bad he wasn't around, because he,
ready up, couple
he'd probably have a lot more to say.
You know what?
Ready up?
Wait.
Prosecution.
Alright, I have a question for the witness.
Go ahead, defense. Go. Your witness is yours.
How long ago did this happen?
It was just a while back, when he, it was not very long ago.
Wait, what's going on, Sheriff? What's going on, Sheriff?
Shoot me in the face, please, Cup Joe.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
A certain amount of weeks ago?
Maybe a month or two.
Okay.
Wait! Fucking quit, man!
Defense control your...
Go back to party chat.
I do apologize. We were in recess.
Hey, go back to party chat.
Maybe I think he's on Punisher's behalf. In a good way.
I'm gonna go back to party chat too, okay?
Defense, control your client.
Sorry about that.
Defense, do you rest? Not defense. Yeah, defense. I said it right. Defense.
Hey, is that all?
Yeah, is that it?
Would you mind please stepping back a little bit? Behind. Thank you.
So, do you rest on the witness, or you have more questions?
No, that is all my questions.
Cool.
Okay. The witness may step down from the bench.
Prosecution calls Jones to the stand.
Alright.
Jones?
No.
And,
Where did that Blake? Oh no, I'm on another mission. Oh my god, God save my file.
Do you swear to tell the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
if I see left.
Mm-hmm.
He
Alright.
left.
Who left?
The defendant.
Did he? Alright, well, in the process of, what is the defense going to say?
Gone.
Well, nice guy.
What do you want me to say? Sure. Right. I mean,
Don't even know. He didn't
I
even
moved,
warn me or
have
anything.
a-
Just gone.
Alright, so Snoop Dogg, what do you say? Do you want to hold the case for recess? Are you calling for recess?
Yes, please.
Alright, please speak with your defendant, as this does hold against his account to joining the clan.
He left.
Yeah, what, did he get off completely?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I believe he went to another district.
I don't see him. I don't see him online.
Yeah, no, he's offline. Completely.
You guys can ask me if you want to ask me about him.
Maybe
if you
he
want.
crashed.
No, because I seen a message in the chat saying, I'm done. Gone.
I'm
prosecution
done.
moves to arrest the case and remove the defendant from ever joining the clan.
So we basically knew what, but he knew what was coming from that, you know. But he does realize, like, we could have, I don't know. Hill's vote was basically absolutely no. And that would have also been Myers and Jones. Never mind, he wouldn't have gotten in the clan, but still, I would have given him the opportunity if he actually would have, if he actually sat in here and went through this.
I would have said, if anything, if I do get put as a highway patrol, I would have just said, put him under my command under probation. We'll see how he does.
Yeah, but it wasn't your daughter he was talking fucking shit about he's coming to my house with a gun. She was like, you think he really will? I said, well, let's just body his ass in real life.
I understand that, but
I'm sorry,
I understand where you're coming from, but we could.
There is no but after that one, Snoop Dogg. There's no but after that one.
You don't
That's
go
too
no
much.
matter what.
Yeah, family is very important. So people have to respect that, and especially since the fact that there is no absolute mindful reason for you to even insult someone else's family when they're miles away. They're miles of freaking away, dude.
Well, he was talking about, I got your IP and I'm getting my gun right now. That's what he logged off with. Because I just said, what are you gonna do, little kid? What are you gonna walk here? It's 14 below zero. What you gonna borrow? Fucking bus money from your mama? What are you gonna do, little kid? I just kept trolling him until finally he just logged off in a huff. But yeah, I lost it a little bit with that because she was like, "What is he? You think he really will do that?" I said, "God damn, girl."
Well, that's understandable, Pose.
Big bluff.
Crazy.
Did that.
All right, so what's the plan now?
We'll put the session into recess. His opportunity to come back. That's us being, benevolent. All right, and in that sense of, but as far as he's concerned, I'm pretty sure he knows.
Well, he said
commander is really.
Oh, go ahead,
back.
sorry.
I don't think any of the
He said something about apologizing. He didn't make an effort to say shit. He didn't say, "Hey, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm sorry for being so stupid and fucking like classic
He said he wanted to
stupid."
apologize. I think he just forgot.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about that after what he's told
He's
me.
to come back.
Yeah, give him the opportunity. That's why I definitely want to put it in recess. If he still does that in between this time, I mean, of course we can acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? People will feel a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it'll show that he's changed too, as he's claimed. So, yeah.
I'm messaging him right now.
Oh, you should say something to Shayla, not to me. What the fuck?
Come back, Sheriff Warchest said you have a chance if you
on the
in court.
Sheriff, I do have a question though. Whenever you stream, it always shows you in GTA for your thumbnail.
Yeah, I'm lazy. I don't even change any of that stuff.
Well, you're streaming, so how do you set that thumbnail? That's my question.
Oh, it did it like automatically to this one time. I was streaming and the video popped up that way, and I was like, oh, I wonder how that did that. Then I just never tried to figure it out.
Yeah. Because I seen one of your videos and I thought you were playing GTA and it ended up you were playing like Battlefront or something.
Mm-hmm.
You were playing
Star Wars Battlefront, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. I don't know how it does. I think that was on my other account. It automatically loads in the icon for some reason. I still don't know how it's doing that.
I think that thumbnail is actually from the 3-week-long hearing we had on GTA.
Oh yeah, that thumbnail, the one you seen with us all in uniform and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Cause Jacob was in there too. Yep, that was that long.
Now that I'm looking, it doesn't show it anymore. Alright.
Yeah.
So are we going
really
back
long.
out on patrol or what's happening now?
We'll head back on patrol. We got let me see. I gotta kick this guy. No, we don't need to kick nobody.
I got a shitload of cars to put up on the auction house.
Oh, you guys are in mission?
Yeah.
Well,
Court is adjourned, where we'll meet up again for recess if the situation comes out. So.
Alright.
Sheriff, can I have a
Sheriff.
Go ahead.
Send me that as of now. Like, you don't have to go like social or anything like that, or.
Oh, what do you need? Oh, the suit, the shirt, the suit. I'm sorry, the coat. Yes. We need to go to social. We would need to go to social so we can get it just right. Your rank too, because with James gone and deputy sheriff is not necessarily a person who's supposed to be captain. We'll go ahead and promote you up to captain's position, so you'll be taking over Robbie's.
Sheriff, can you get a chance to show me group in there too?
I sure will. That'll give us that. So I want you to know. Oh, that's the wrong one. To make sure when Midnight Shadow comes online, if you could just give her some help and update her on anything that you're doing.
Sir.
You guys on a mission?
Yeah, we're on a mission. I was about to tell them let's go over there and see if we can win it, but I think these guys got it.
Yeah. More points and all that.
Alright, pardon me, sir? What time is it? It's 11:45.
If you want to go around me, Ironhead, this car won't turn. I have to literally be going about 5 miles an hour for me to get a good turn radius.
So, Sheriff, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Alright, so what's my job as a captain now?
Your role as a captain?
Yes, sir.
Basically, you will be doing what the, what's the person is? Midnight Shadow doesn't do when she's not here, or you will help her, basically. You'll run with your lieutenants, which are your choice, basically people you feel comfortable with, making sure everyone stays in their uniform, uphold the rules, no drama, no clowning, no nothing like that. I need to speak with Jones about giving you officer permissions to see if that'll work too, because captains are supposed to have officer permissions when the commander is not there. But I'll see what we're doing about that. What else? Let's see. I'm just driving around because I want to get a feel before I go to Breakwater. I hate going to Breakwater sometimes. Oh boy.
Well, I guess you want to go to Breakwater. I mean, it's the end of the night.
Oh shoot! Oh no way!
Yeah, it's about if I it's best to go Breakwater now, because then I can just go ahead and knock things out.
10-4.
Let me text Jones to get Jones.
What's up?
District select.
Off duty.
Breakwater. Man, I keep losing captains like crazy, boy. Captains and lieutenants. It's because I invite them from other clans. That's all it is. That's what happens when you get clan members from other clans. Too many chiefs. Yep, too many chiefs and not enough Indians. They don't realize they can do the same thing in my clan, in their clan, but have more people and a lot less stress. Oh shoot, my bad.
Wait.
Somebody's messaging me. We're at Breakwater now. I am like slightly hungry.
So how's the army clan? Good. How's Kitty? Nice, might be getting that position. Hey, Finn. Yeah, I might be getting that position though.
If he is, he's doing so because he kept it in my mind. That is freaking awesome. Alright, so that's that. Yeah, please let me have a regular coat. I don't want to have to delete you. Nope. That means I got to do the old delete. Everything's fine and dandy. Oh, and I need the pockets. Meet me at Breakwater. Let's see. Customize item, clothing decals. So the concept of this will need the pocket, but I do not have the pocket. And that's why I can't give out the coat just yet. Because I don't have the pocket. But I can give him the captain's uniform because we do have that. Alright, and the captain's uniform looks like this. Same thing, just with stripes on the side. Alright, there we go.
I gotta,
Get that scissor. I'm suffering on that dose of sweet and sipping on that scissor.
Wait a minute, did he just message that? He did.
yeah,
I SheriffWarchest.
put through twice that we're going back to court, apparently.
Oh,
What?
trying to.
Yeah, it literally just came through. Punisher 10 coming to court.
Hey, what's
And
up,
they put
dude?
it through again.
What's going on with Punisher?
I don't know, dude.
We're just. I think we're.
I don't know.
Cause I was looking at the video, I'm like, I may need to get on.
One of the other
I tried catching the movie, but I couldn't get on in time.
head to the
Yeah. Yeah, you already know I'll pull up on you's block with this cop.
If there's any more problems, just,
cause this cop is long.
contact me. I'm Zello.
Hills Jones or something like that.
Oh yeah, can I get unblocked from the APB load channel too?
Hold on,
Alright, I'm gonna have to find it on foot, because I just got my, Oh, and your lobby, Sheriff Warchest. Oh, we're doing it in Breakwater, alright. I'll join in on you guys.
You got no we're doing it in Breakwater. Just follow me. You do fine. Thank you, Warchest.
You deserve it. Let's see.
Thanks, Sheriff. Let me put that in chat too.
I'm not doing anything illegal. And no one's listening because no one's in the courtroom. I'm at $13,000 a month. What more do you want from me? That's all I got. Don't take my baby, okay? I just want my baby. I'm not doing anything illegal.
Alright, so where are we doing it? In the,
You smell what the rock is cooking.
Are we doing it in the, police only area?
Yeah, just a minute.
Alright, I'll be over there.
Hey, Sergeant. Go, go, go! Gameplay elevates company. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be fun.
Just follow me. I think we're rendezvous, so you just have there.
He was burning, looking at me like, nigga,
Is there anything else you need to tell me? Like the bunny armor, or what's up?
Yep.
Well, you do that. I'm gonna put it on.
Alright, boy, it's loud as I don't know what. Alright, where are we having it?
I think he's sitting at the police spot.
Alright, and you got your uniform in there too.
Alright, thank you.
Cup of Joe, take an account too that since you are at captain position, you can customize your uniform as long as it matches the colors of the clan. So, I've seen people make some good customizations when it came to the colors.
Alright, I'm over here. Is this where we're taking it, or... Wait, we could do it right here where the DJ booth is, because that would be like the judge stand.
Yeah.
If we could get whoever's playing the music to stop it.
I can't hear it right now.
I can hear it, but it's low.
Alright, now it's gone. See, and then we can have the witness on one side, the judge protection on the other. I'm thinking witness on the left, how they normally have it. Judge protector on, well, judge protector on the left of the judge. The witness on the right of the judge. Are you playing Classical right now?
Alright, guys, we got Punisher on his way here.
Can you guys hear it? Because I still can't hear it.
Yes, you have to be down here to hear it.
I can hear a little, not that much.
You were just... I think you have to get out of the menu to be able to hear it. Oh yeah, this is a good song, Sheriff. Keep it. Why do you look like Hitler?
Who, me?
No. Fancy.
What?
You look like Hitler.
I'm not Hitler, I'm the government.
I'm the government. You're the governor.
Yeah, governor, where the heck it is called?
Governor. You're looking more like Hitler.
Oh, that says like up Sunday too, Sheriff.
I do not look like Hitler.
Hey, no, I'm surprised you didn't call me Hitler. Haven't called me Hitler all along.
Sheriff, you still play GTA?
I do every now and again, but not with for RP. That's a no-go.
Why
you guys
not?
turn the music off? Punisher has something to say.
Oh, I can turn it off. Let me deactivate. Is it off?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just off. He said, you gotta make this quick because he might have to say goodbye to his grandmother. So.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Alright.
Let me act for you.
Alright, Punisher, go ahead and step up to the stand and make your plea.
This way right here?
Yep.
Alright.
Alright. You guys hear the clap?
I'll stand over here since I'm...
Okay. Let me get my head right real quick.
Where's Hills?
He should be on his way in a minute.
Alright, let's wait for Hills before you go ahead and say what you need to. That should give you some time to, get ready.
I'm still here.
What I missed?
Because we can't do this without Hills.
I haven't done anything like this. Is there anything in particular I should say, or what?
Well, how do you plead? Guilty, non-guilty? If you plead guilty, say what you need
Can
to
I
say.
join y'all clan?
We're in the middle of something right now, so you'll have to wait.
Yeah, we got a potential candidate who's joining right now, so step to the side,
Alright,
boys.
can we have prosecutors over here? That's
Of course
I
I'm gonna
believe
plead guilty. It
Ironhead.
was my fault in the first place.
And then can we have everybody who's not a prosecutor
That's cool.
or a defendant back here?
Can come up
Yeah,
here
you
and
Taking
get
responsibility.
Up
I'm
in
taking
jail.
responsibility for what I did, so
I'm
of
still,
course
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
plead
supposed
guilty.
in the judge, court martial.
Hey,
What?
Hisani, you want to
The
stay
court-
back here? You're not a defendant or a prosecutor, please.
Court martial.
The court recognizes the defendant pleads guilty. Are we to have him be judged by his peers or by the judge himself?
Judge.
I say majority vote. That means, I guess, everybody together.
No, it'd be his peers. So that means it'd be like a jury, and the jury would discuss it.
Yeah, Sheriff, permission to speak.
But
Well,
who's the jury? The
Okay,
commanders
do we
or?
want to do judge or jury?
Well,
I say jury.
if we do jury, then it would be the commanders. But I feel like that's a kind of an unfair advantage because it's not necessarily his peers.
I mean,
I say
I feel
we do
jury.
everybody that's here except for this person who's not in this round.
I think Home Skillet wanted to say something though. Home Skit.
I just wanted to get a rundown. I just got here. My apologies.
Well, we have state versus Punisher, prosecution for misconduct, sexual lewd behavior, threatening officers, both literally and figuratively, based on past representation. Also, physically has threatened people on IP, go to their home, blah blah blah. He has presented himself as he has presented himself in saying that he has changed and he would like to join the clan, and he apologized for such matters. And also,
Well, let's wait for Hills so he can say what he needs
Which one
to
is
to
it? Who's
Hills.
Punisher? What's his
Because
name?
Hills just came on mine.
veto.
And then
Oh,
Vito.
okay. Wait, is this the kid that I was?
I was gonna say, because if he gets to say what he wants to Hills, maybe we can see what Hills wants to do from there. Since it was
I
Hills
have a
directly
feeling I
that
know
this
how
happened to.
Hills is gonna react.
Well, at least the apology will be put out there.
well, if we do it by jury, it's not going to really matter because as far as
Oh,
I'm concerned,
Punisher. Nice try, though. Nice try, bro.
I mean, I say jury because it's by the peers.
yeah, that's true.
Good catch, Johns.
I mean, we're the ones here, so the commander ended up voting on it.
All right. So, if you do you think that the jury should be just commanders, or do you think that the our sergeants and captain should be, or our captain's the lieutenant should do it.
Guys, let's make this short and sweet. Yes or no? I got something I gotta do.
Alright.
I say it's just defeat the commander.
I guess let's go around to each person and see what they say.
Alright, so
no, I'll be on my way. Yes, I'll stay.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Give us an RP advantage on this, Punisher. Alright, this is how we RP. Alright. The commanders will be the jury, alright, and we will have them discuss it and deliberate it, and we will come out with a decision over the matter, okay? And we will make sure we take all evidence to account. But right now, before we do so, we want to make sure Hills is here, and I think Hills is here.
Oh yeah, I made it back, guys.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue on. I don't really think that Punisher actually said his plea as much. Did you, Punisher? No, I don't think he did. Punisher, let's give you a little bit more opportunity to plea your case.
Whoever has the music on, can you turn it off? That's getting annoying.
Yeah, that's not me
Somebody's
right now.
playing like.
I know my
Somebody
case.
else got blocked.
I already told you I'm guilty. I did everything, guys.
It almost sounded like Star Wars.
Not only you accuse me, but you know what I did. So honestly, what is the point? I did it. I'm taking responsibility for it. Let's get this over with.
Alright, we definitely needed to rehear that because I think Hills was not here for all of it. And maybe I think Homeskit too. Alright, so if we've heard all evidence, do the defense have anything else to say? Defense? Scooby?
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg, sorry, my apologies. Snoopy, stop dog. Do you have any
Can I join?
Do you have anything you need to say?
No.
Alright,
I hope this will be a fair judgment on his part.
Prosecution, do you have any questions for the defendant?
Nah, I just vote that we go to deliberate.
Alright, so if there's nothing more, commanders, we will go ahead and deliberate real quick. I think 4 of us are online right now.
I'll set up a party.
Yeah.
5, 4.
Yo, can I join?
Wait, X.
No.
Old Hero, would you be able to give him the rundown on what it is to join our clan?
Why are you freeloaders? Jim here just moved in, he doesn't have a job, he's not going to do anything good for you. He's even using the computer when they're trying to use it. Wait, Jim, I'm seeing someone. Who's he dating again? Who are you going out with? I don't know who he's supposed to be seeing. Oh no, he's getting pissed because she says no.
This is the most unfair jury I've ever heard in my life. But no, we can't give him a chance. No, we can't do it. Yeah, we can't do it. Mainly because I agree not to do it. Mainly because of the fact of Sally. And that kind of situation that happened with her. Right. Right. Right.
Ooh, my bad. Punisher 10? Might be. I meant to say Cup of Joe. I said Punisher 10 is not counting.
That's
You're
funny.
Like, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, but yeah, but
Hey. Yeah.
My bad, Cup of Joe, Ivy. Yeah, but I just brought him here just for the roleplay aspect. You know, I thought you guys really enjoyed it.
Well, I'm glad he agreed with that. I'm glad he basically cooperated. All right, so. Mm-hmm. All right then. That's the all right.
You're a witness, Hills. You played your part. I think you played your part as a witness. Yeah, you expect the witness to be kind of emotional sometimes. Especially when dealing with their family. That's the witness for you.
Right. Mm-hmm. Hmm. All right, then. I want to take. All right. So, Myers, what's your vote? Jones.
Come back to me. Come back to me. Come back to me, please. All right, Hills.
Hills.
It's supposed to be like this, Sheriff. No.
You want
I
me?
gotta go first because Sheriff's the judge, so I gotta go first. All right. No. I'm sorry. I seen too much. This guy.
All right.
Yeah.
Well. No. Alright, you made me say it. Alright, no. It's a sad story. I would love him to give him an opportunity, but it's just way too much drama. He's leaving. He's probably watching the stream or something. But yeah, it's way too much responsibility. It's a sad story, and the only reason why is because of what he did in the past. It's so memorable that we know that we don't want the same thing happening twice because it would damage our clan, and we already had to deal with some issues in the past. So yeah. If, like my mama said, if you really didn't mean to do it, then you shouldn't have done it in the first place. So, anyway.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I did it, and so what? You know, yeah, it happened. But
you can still sense
him,
that mentality behind that, that ego.
Yeah, He's from a lot of wild clans like that, but I just told him that it's final and we should tell him. Go ahead and get it over, guys. Go ahead and tell him.
All right.
The fuck up!
Well done.
All right. Order in the court.
Order in the court, man.
Order in the court, motherfucker. Does that mean anything to you?
Please tell him to stop cussing him out.
He was talking to somebody else, not to you guys.
He's talking to somebody in his background.
I was talking. Go to the room. I will be there in a minute.
All right. This court has went ahead and basically has deliberated. The jury has deliberated and has come out with its verdict. The verdict. What is the verdict, Jones?
All commanders voted no, including the judge, on behalf of him rejoining.
Yep.
Clan.
So And we're definitely, of course, on the behalf. The court is not responsible for giving a reason, but as this judge is a very sympathetic person, we'll definitely give a reason. It is because of, you know, past incidences of you doing what you had done. We do, however, accept your apology. I'm sure a lot of people will definitely not say that they would be not the bigger man and accept your apology. But on the behest of the clan, we want to ensure that the clan survives and thrives as a good place for people to role play and enjoy themselves. And we're very afraid that it might be well, I'm definitely afraid of a possibility of any drama breaking out. Definitely because I know your personality. There are people that get on your nerves. It's obvious, you know. So I don't.
Fuck away from me!
So
Get away from me! You wanna fucking fight?
He's not saying that to you, Sheriff. There's somebody at his house.
This is over.
Well, yeah, but that's exactly what we're talking about, you know. That's so.
All right.
So.
So wait, you're judging me based on what I just fucking said to my brother?
No. Well,
now he just really screwed up. Like,
You shouldn't even have him join, bro. Don't even let him join, Sheriff.
Hey, don't.
Don't even let him join.
That is amazing.
Temper tantrum over nothing.
Just don't let him join.
Alright, so the stenographer, just keep that in the records. Yeah, he wants to use offensive language. Go ahead and blimp that out as well. So this court hearing is now adjourned. We found the defendant guilty of all charges.
Oh shit.
There, yeah.
Shababa fuck you, boy.
Yeah, he's having a temper tantrum, guys. Just relax.
I'm not gonna lie, I judged him off of what he just said, so.
Oh my god, that was fun.
It was like right after, like, you do have a...
You didn't want the money, dude.
To get mad at people and have a...
I'd send him the money anyways.
Well,
I'm not
I'm one and knowing in my cases.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Jones, good catch on that kid. I'm glad I
hold
you down first.
You brought him to me, you don't feel it. So I was like, yeah, this is the Punisher. We need a court hearing for this guy.
Well, he seemed a little fucking nuts. He seemed a little nuts. He's like, earlier today, he was like, oh, I got shot. And I'm like, why are you PSN messaging me if you got shot? He's like, why, if you have a sucking chest wound, why are you PSN messaging me? He's like, I go to the ER. I'm like, okay, well, go to the ER.
And he said his grandma.
That guy's so stupid, dude.
That's the boy facing each other have time.
Oh, I do need to ask the commanders a question. If the commanders could get back in the party real quick.
Sure.
Alright. What is our policy on captains within divisions having officer privileges?
Oh. Yeah. You see from James out going out of nowhere. No reason. Asking for the clan uniforms and all. Yeah, except making them happy. Got it.
And you know, that reminds me of another question. Jones, who's your captain?
No, I got Home Skillet and Judge Dredd. I got 2 captains.
Okay. All right. Goodness, because I was thinking, I was like,
Sergeant Mayhem. Oh my God. Here we go. Next court hearing.
You want to have? Is he having a hearing?
If you want to join, let's ask him. You wanna ask him?
Yeah.
He's great for roleplay. He's great for court roleplay. He'll keep telling them how it is every single court case, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still gotta do it, you know.
Yeah, we gotta give him fair here. Wait, now, did he give his proper training too? Like, if he had his proper training exercises underneath you, Jones, then I mean, that's still us doing our job.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if he wanted to join and, you know, we refused it, like, we couldn't give him, like, a fair trial, like, oh. Hunger pains. So is there any kind of excuse to get this guy hearing at all? Any kind of excuse? Maybe, you know, he thinks, you know, we're not doing our job, right? Me and Hills. You know, he wants to talk to him, you know, because he's talking.
It is in his best interest.
5 and shit, and Balin.
Shit.
I was in Balin with the Jones, like couple times. He's talking about you, Snoop, because he's. Oh yeah, that's up the lock.
Hi, Hills. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, I joined your session, and then it sent me a random invite, and then I guess you sent me another one.
Yeah, I don't send those party invites. It just invites random people off my friends list like crazy. Like, hey,
it's probably because they tried to join your session. I just joined the session because you were on.
Yeah.
So, how's life?
Yeah, it's good.
Good.
You guys made it here?
Yeah, just had a, you trying to have a trial? Just get in the car.
Who?
You.
You.
Oh, I thought you had me blocked, Jones.
I can hear you. Go on, though.
Sometimes the blocks go off too, like I'll hear music and I'll be like, God damn, I should block that guy, and I go in and it says unblock.
I've been in Balin with you twice, and I got screenshots of me having 14 and 1, 13 and 1, and like 11 and something, and then 4 to 5. I got screenshots.
Oh, it just invited you, AB. Just like out of the blue. I'm inviting everybody.
I got screenshots of me going 14 and 1 and stuff.
Oh wow, you got me in your profile picture. That's pretty cool. I think that deserves a try.
Oh yeah, that was before I got the Urban Armored Pack. Hi, Worcester.
Hey, who just said that? Who's saying that?
Me.
Said what? Mayhem.
The guy that I haven't seen for a long time.
What's up, Sergeant Mayhem? Sergeant Mayhem. It has been the position of the commanders to offer you a trial hearing if you were considering trying to join up in the clan.
I mean, I was in Balin with him like 3 times before, but the other times it's just been me. I mean, I got screenshots of me going 14 and 1, 11 and 0, and
this is just for roleplay.
I got more.
Yeah, it's just for roleplay.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying if it's like a Balin thing, then yeah, I got screenshots of me going 14 and 1.
Okay, so you got some gun kills. That's pretty good. Good thing.
Yeah, I went on top leaderboard like 3-4 times.
Oh man,
and Prestige 5 8 times.
Oh, okay.
And a 7-1 kill streak.
And
like
the last kill streak I took a screenshot of was like that 21, but then I disconnected and then we went back and did like another 9 or 10 before we got too tired to go on.
I hit like 1,000 kills a week ago.
21.
Yeah.
And I got 1,082 kills. Yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot.
What
the hell has been done?
Yeah, he's got over 1,000 kills right there. Fragile, woo, buddy.
Yep. Alright,
I only use it in Balin.
I was gonna say.
I got like 3 days left of it. So is the gun. 2 days.
Alright.
2 days for the gun.
Is this a court hearing or is it a trial? Or is it a trial by tribulation? What?
I mean, I accept your trial. I'll give it a shot.
You know it's a court hearing though, right? It's not a trial about like killing people, right?
I know, it's roleplay thing, like you said.
Right here.
Yeah. Alright, just making sure, because when you keep mentioning kills, I keep thinking, I wonder does he think it's like a trial by killing?
It's too bad I dropped the group on that last one, man. I was gonna body his ass like crazy and teabag him and talk all kinds of shit, but...
because that one Balin, we double teamed you on your drip fix.
No, this idiot was talking shit to my kid. And talking about hacking our IP and coming here with a gun and all that shit.
Oh my god.
No, but I do remember that one time you were on your crim and me and that guy double teamed you and you got pissed. You're like, you motherfuckers double teamed me.
That happens like every day.
Alright,
it's either double team or shot in the back.
Who will act as prosecution in this trial?
We got Myers, didn't we?
I have no experience in this fight.
But I'm surprised Jones didn't know I had the screenshot of that.
I'll probably have to,
I had that for like a year now.
Cup of Joe, would you like to act as prosecution?
I don't know.
You just gotta question the witnesses, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
And be all salty about it, like, we know you did it.
I just need to be told what to do.
Get a stick.
Well, if, or what about Jones? Jones, you have more experience with Sergeant Mayhem, too.
I mean, me and him and
prosecution.
I think Jones is going in as witness.
I mean, I've only been in Balin with him
Hill's
twice.
going in as witness.
Is
Jones
there
going
no
as a
one
witness.
happening,
That
When you
counts.
You
wants to be salty.
I'm in the Hills.
I have no prior experience for this, so I can't.
That's okay, but you can call witnesses and interrogate us.
If you guys want me
Snoop Dogg
to,
was good at that. Snoop Dogg was real good at that.
He's
online.
Can I be prosecution? I want to be prosecution.
I want to be judge.
Alright,
No,
okay,
Snoop Dogg
then Ironhead
no
can do the judge.
I gotta be. I'm gonna be judge and prosecution. We'd have to have a new judge.
Yeah, Ironhead will judge it.
Ironhead's judge.
Skillet can be the court
Yeah.
martial.
Alright,
Snoop said he'd
Ironhead's
be right
judge,
back.
and I'm prosecution.
Okay.
Snoop said he'd be right back.
Alright.
Sheriff's prosecution, do we have a public defender?
Hero.
I think
Anybody gonna defend Sergeant Mayhem?
I think Snoop Dogg said he's coming back. He might do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sheriff.
Hold up. Yeah, what's up?
So, am I allowed to duplicate my previous channel? Because
I'm so sorry to hear that, Cup of Joe, but your microphone is terrible.
I know.
Yeah, I can't hear you anything. I just heard duplicate, and as far as I'm concerned, you're a captain, so I don't see anything that you shouldn't be able to duplicate as long as you don't sell it and do all that other offensive stuff.
Yeah.
I won't. So other sergeants are.
Once you've created, you can also you're free to create a uniform that you can customize with the colors and give it to your lieutenant or your sergeants. It's whatever. If that's just present it to either myself or Midnight Shadow.
I used.
Alright, you're gonna have to fix that mic, dude. I can't tell you can't hear him, bro. I can't hear him.
He's like, I object, you know, and he's like talking about me leading the witness. It was just freaking awesome, dude. So awesome.
Sheriff should be the judge. Look at Sheriff, dude.
Fancy. I got the fancy gloves
I mean,
on.
it's been a long time since I've done missions.
I shrunk the VR screen, Sheriff, and it's terrible.
Yep.
Like, I can see everything, but it's like so small and weird and...
And then it fixates the screen on like it moves with your head.
Yeah, you get that. Lucky I'm not like motion sick or anything, because you shake your head and it's like if you just picked your TV up and shook it like crazy.
I want to get VR chat.
Doesn't that shit like slowly drift?
It's expensive. Getting the VR and
it does. If you put it on like medium screen, yeah. And the funny thing is, I won't find out I'm doing it until my head's like fully crocked to the left.
Yeah, and you're like, I start getting pinched in the neck. Like, what the hell am I looking at?
Oh yeah, you guys remember Canadian?
Yeah.
I was talking to him yesterday.
Yeah, Canadian's cool.
Yeah, he's always around, hanging out with us. I wish he'd come back, but...
Yeah, I wish she'd come back too. She definitely could open up the medical, and I thought she was going to open up the wildlife. She was talking about opening up the wildlife.
Why do you always forget, Sheriff? Why do you forget it's the actual a he?
Who?
He is
Canadian?
a character. I call him
Canadian.
Is a he?
But he's got a female
Well,
character.
UAV's a he too, I think, but look, she's...
It's like Meth Lab being a girl character, but a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a
Canadian
different, yeah, Canadians never talk since I've met her. So, it's a her.
Yeah, I was texting like, would you speak for me? And he's like, you don't know, I could be a boy, I could be a girl messing around with you thinking I'm a boy.
Yeah, I've called Canadian a girl for the longest time, and he has never corrected me, but so, I don't know.
I mean, he's talked about it, how he wants to correct me.
Are you serious?
Canadian said they want to come back.
Yo, tell him to hit me up and we'll do a ride.
Yeah,
obviously
we'll
he's
get him
gonna
back
be back in, but...
Well, you know, there's a lot of people that left on good terms, like, he just wasn't catching groups and stuff like that, so he said...
Is Justin still here? I mean,
No,
I heard
Justin deleted APB. He deleted APB.
Cody? I mean, I know he plays it here and there, but...
No, Cody. That was his last chance. He had like 5 times in, and I'll never leave. Oh, never leave. It was like 3 days.
Kept leaving and kept coming back. Over and over.
Saying, oh, I will never leave. I promise.
Yeah.
2 days, less than 2 days later, gone.
Forever. That was his forever. He said, I'll never leave. Never is like 3 days long. Like, goddamn, man.
That's what he said for the SPPD1. He said, I'll never leave. I promise.
And he said some inappropriate shit to some girls, and I don't know, things got kind of blown out.
Oh, you know that guy that's called Sherman Tank or Cash Out Sherm?
Oh yeah, I love that guy.
Did you hear about him sending a naughty thing to a 14-year-old girl?
In this game?
Well, you know, GT Ivana got banned forever for doing that shit. That's a prosecutable offense. That's child pornography. Send her like endangerment or something like that.
Okay, this is what I've heard from the person that known more and the person that known half. Basically, this girl was talking to him, sent him the email and stuff, was talking and stuff, and then ending up, he sent a penis pic and sent it to her, and later out he found out it was a 14-year-old little girl, so he dipped.
Wait, did he meet her on this?
Basically, no, she sent him an email and stuff, was talking to him, I'm guessing, and then figured out she was 14 after he sent the penis pic, so he said, and then he figured out she was 14 years old. And then he just left APB for like I would say a week or two, less than that, and then came back. And whenever I was confronting him about it, whenever I was confronting him about it, he's like, well, this guy was with me the whole time. You can ask him. It wasn't Balin.
I think it's when, I don't know what it is when you try to send like pornographic shit to children, but I know Tiavana didn't get it for sending stuff to them. He was getting pictures of this young girl, and so they banned him. Sony banned him forever. So console banned him.
So what happens if Gamers First, or whatever you want to call it, the community finds out?
Well,
because he got suspended once for being, I guess, racist and being bullying.
Yeah, that happens inside the game routinely. You can get it for just crashing into people's cars if you're interrupting their mission. But
I guess
what happened to Giovanna was
First caught on to whatever he was doing apparently, and he got suspended. Like he got an email from them, the official people community, and he got suspended. I don't know how many times he's has before, but he might get striked out to getting banned. Sony might ban him.
What were we talking about?
Or suspend his account. I don't know. Well, I guess we're waiting for Snoop.
I think we're waiting for Snoop.
Oh, he's
there's Midnight Shadow.
You just came just in time.
I was just behind Sheriff. I heard most of it. I just didn't hear who it was about.
Oh,
yeah.
Snoop Dogg was. I think you're acting as a defendant for Sergeant Mayhem.
You're defending me.
I guess I'll be defending again.
Alright.
If you want to take some time and deliberate with Sergeant Mayhem.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna need a little bit of time so I can figure out what exactly is happening.
I'm a good guy. I'm really good in Balin sometimes. You just gotta focus. Be quiet sometimes. I know it's not about Balin. I'm sorry.
He can talk to Sergeant and then he can talk to me, I guess. I don't know.
I guess I'll talk to both of you one at a time.
Sergeant Mayhem, follow Snoop Dogg. Go talk to them.
Yeah, tell
put
me
your defense together.
what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, go put your defense together. If you need some clues,
Do I just stand
tell him what's going on.
Yeah, you sure can. You look awesome there.
I don't know where I'm supposed to stand.
Right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my suit on too. Wanna go?
Yeah. Yeah, so I joined a party with Jones and the dog, and I said, yeah, I just bought this new Turtle Beach headset, and I've got it hooked up. And I picked up PlayStation Pro, the Battlefront 2 edition, so it's got all the Star Wars shit on it, and cool Star Wars, controller. But they were like, they thought it was my son. I said, what do you mean it's my son? It's like, dude, you sound so much different, because the microphone's right by my mouth. Normally when I'm using a mic, it's 15 feet away. It's the PlayStation camera. And it's over by my TV, so I'm like way on the other side of the room, so I can't hear myself, so I don't know if it sounds any different, but I said, no, you sound way different. It's like, it's me,
I can hear it.
How does it sound to you? Like those Turtle Beaches, the surround sounds pretty good to me.
Well, I had one, and then Will was using my VR all the time, and he fell asleep, and he did something to it that fucked it up, and it totally broke it. So I said, you need to replace that headset. So we take him out to Best Buy, and he buys this awesome, like $150 headset, and then he takes it. Like when he's down to college now, and he just took his headset with. I was like, man, you broke mine, then you took the replacement with you. Dick. But that's why Jack Conius isn't playing now. He's down there at college, and he plays a lot of PC stuff.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he's got an apartment with his girlfriend. He moved her down there, and yeah, they're doing real good.
Awesome.
He's in the National Guard. Yeah, he's picked up a part-time job. He's in the National Guard and doing the college thing too. So he's got his shit together. It's good.
Present to Commander's Patrol Division, Midnight Shadow.
What?
I think she's in party chat.
Yeah, she did that slow walk. I assume she wanted an announcement.
Sorry, I had my mic on mute.
Hey, there she is.
How are we tonight?
Doing alright,
man. Doing some hearings. I gotta go check my mail. Some more cars sold. Money.
Joe, is your mic acting up again?
Mm-hmm. He's been this way all night.
Yeah, I think he said he told me what was it last night? His mic was breaking up or something, getting broken.
What you do, Joe? Go to the discount store, get yourself one of them cheap ones until you can get that one looked up. That's what I normally do.
Yeah, an $8 one will work just fine.
Mm-hmm. Try to get me a good one. We're waiting on a court hearing right now. The defendant is deliberating with his defense, and I'm going to be acting as prosecution, with Ironhead acting as the judge.
Oh,
damn, you guys are fucked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not letting anybody get away with anything.
Yeah.
So we got more people getting themselves in trouble tonight?
Yeah. We just.
Oh boy.
We were. If you check it out, we got some videos on our YouTubes, but we just had a hearing on Punisher trying to get back in the clan.
A Punisher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Now we got Sergeant Mayhem, so let's do this.
I think honestly, Sergeant Mayhem has a bit of a better chance than them two do, but honestly. But I'm gonna try to build a hard prosecution to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of, bro.
So what is it called for the YouTube?
Oh, okay, I'll send it to you. Sheriff can sing you his, I'll sing you mine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There we are.
BigVgiant Gaming, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll have to take a look at it.
Well, they are pleading a case in there.
They really are, huh?
Yep, and Sheriff's gonna be helping them out too, so Ironhead, to be on your toes, dude.
Oh, I'm listening.
Sheriff, and I think UAV, I don't know, you know, are they gonna be promoted? Probably Master Patrolman, maybe, because right now they're senior, so you know, we'll see about, not forcing you, I'm just saying, we'll see. They told me to relate a message.
UAV has been Master Patrolman for a long time, actually. So it's about time he's moved up to senior.
Mm-hmm. Wow. He can't find us. Okay, let me invite him.
What's up, Midnight?
Oh, you guys got quite a few videos in here.
Yep.
So how do I know which one's recent?
The ones that's on the top.
The one that's on the top, okay.
Yeah, like the first 10 on the top, yeah. It says 1 day, 1 week ago, 2 days ago.
You should know mine. Mine are all the APBs. They're all the APB ones.
APB.
Yeah. I try to keep them organized. Yeah, you're. Oh, you're.
Oh, we're doing it live right now. I can see myself standing there. Oh, that's crazy. So that's the one that's on the top.
Yep.
Alright, so that's cool.
Where's Miguelo?
What's up, Miguelo?
Miguelo.
Miguelo.
We gotta get this thing on the road here.
Yeah,
yeah.
Could someone run them around? Cause everybody here is like, yeah.
And Nancy.
Yeah, man. The seagulls only make so much noise. Gabe, are you looking up those those words? You're such a special.
They said they're finishing up right now. They should be here soon.
I don't even know where they're at. I went downstairs, I didn't see him. Didn't see him upstairs.
Is he on the run? Do we get failure to appear?
I guess I put a warrant out in. Convene for a later date.
Alright.
Good timing, guys. You almost had a warrant.
Yeah.
We are ready.
Alright. Everybody got to line up.
Right. Hey, you guys kind of separate here. So.
Alright, so who's the prosecutor today?
I'm acting as prosecutor.
You are? Okay.
Let's do this.
Alright, defendant, you want to go ahead and get next to me? Yeah, go on my left. On my left.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Because he's a prosecutor, and then whoever's with him stands on his opposite side so that you guys...
Who's judge?
So, defense, you can state your case.
Ironhead.
Who's judge? Oh, Ironhead. All rise for your honorable Ironhead.
Alright.
Alright, everybody sit the fuck down and shut up.
We have to have it serious.
It was like, ready? Woo!
Alright, defense, you can state your case.
Is that me?
Defense attorney.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
What?
You got a case?
You're a defendant.
Yeah,
you have to speak it.
My defendant says that anything that has happened in the past, the most recent thing he can remember was about a year ago, and he apologized for anything, and he believes that he would make a good member of the clan.
I did apologize whenever Cody was there.
Alright.
Whenever the FBI, whatever it was called.
And also he says that most of the things happened when Justin first had his SPPD clan, so this was a while back.
Is that a defense? Yeah, tell me here. You guys resting? Alright,
That's your opening statement. You done with it?
Alright, Your Honor, my opening statement comes as such. Sergeant Mayhem has been in the past a person who has tried to join the Sheriff Association, but under certain circumstances has affiliated himself with other groups, has been known to troll before. We have witnesses that we will be presenting in today's court hearing. From this prosecution. Also, we have concepts of misconduct towards commanding officers when trying to join. I hate prosecuting because I also like to be nice too. But at the same time, we're going to call witnesses. So if I can have your permission, Judge, I have a witness to call up.
Call him up.
Alright, the prosecution calls Jones to the stand.
John Dale was on the last trial.
Alright. Do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so up you got?
I swear.
Alright. Please state your name and rank, sir.
Jones, Commander of Recruitment.
Alright. Jones, do you remember a time when you were training Sergeant Mayhem?
Yes, I do. Yep.
And what type of training was this?
We go through multiple types of training. A lot of times it's verbal, you know, because the person will develop their gun skills later. I don't look at gun skills as the, you know, I just really just hope that they get the concept or, you know, what we're trying to do here, you know, in our clan, which is not start drama, follow rules, you know. You know, if they pass the verbal part, I'm more than willing to get them in, you know.
And after said training, sir, what was the results of Sergeant Mayhem test?
Well, we wasn't able to fully finish the whole thing because, you know, well, he just, you know, wasn't a good candidate. It's like, you know, I told him not to do this, he did it. You know, I told him not to do that, he did it. It's like, he kept, you know, failing the test I was giving him. So it was like, you know, cut off right there.
So, was that a passing or a failing that you gave him?
It was a fail. It had to be a fail because, you know, I've been put in as a commander to, you know, make the right choice.
Did you discuss this scoring with anyone else?
My other, you see the green guys here, all the green guys in this room. Yeah, I told them what's going on.
So you would say that your department was fully aware of the test of Sergeant Bale?
Definitely. It's definitely because I had those guys give them ride-alongs and report back to me, and you know they've asked what's up with this guy. I told them what was up with him. You know. Yep.
All right. Your Honor, I'll turn it over to the defense.
Defense, go ahead.
All right. So I have one question. How long ago was this?
Well, you see, the thing is, the last recent one that we had with him, verbal conflict, was probably about a month or two ago. You know,
I'm not asking about the verbal conflict. I'm talking about when he was doing his training originally for the clan.
2 months ago, sir.
All right. Thank you. No more questions.
Your Honor, I got a couple more questions for the witness.
State your question.
Nah. Sir, you had mentioned something about verbal contact. What was that about?
You know, you see, a lot of times in the chat, he likes to go off in a rage and talk to people in a rude way, and you know, just argue and you know, start problems verbally. And you know, we don't like to do that here at the association. You know, but that's what he does. So
I will keep my cool.
Do you have any body to make claim to this?
I got Hunger Pains. I can possibly get, but Hunger Pains, he doesn't like to do stuff like that either.
Okay.
I got
Hills.
Back there.
So we have somebody by the name of Hills.
Yep.
All right. So, all right, Your Honor, I rest questions.
Defense, would you like to continue?
No, sir.
You may step down.
Damn, bro.
Prosecution, you're a witness.
Alright, Your Honor, I'd like to call Hills to the stand.
Hills, please step up.
Undercover Commander Hills.
Alright, put your hand here. Alright, you swear to tell the truth, whole truth, up but the truth, self God?
You bet.
Alright. Please state your name and rank for the record.
Hills, Commander of Undercover.
Yeah. Alright, Hills, do you recognize the prosecution Sergeant Mayhem in the room?
Oh, yeah.
What do you know about Sergeant Mayhem?
Well, Undercover's done a lot of research into Mayhem and encountered him a bunch of different times. You know, usually there's, you know, a lot of... It starts out, you know, decent, and always seems to escalate into some kind of negative. It doesn't really matter what situation it is, whether he's talking to people in social or former clan mates or whatever. It's real easy to, you know, have escalation with that guy.
And what do you have a knowledge about some verbal confrontation? You remember any of that?
Oh yeah, it was during the ride-along process, and me and Jones, there were extenuating circumstances, and he was badgering to get in and have it finished, and we had a talk with him in this room about you know, waiting until tomorrow until we talk to you, because we were looking to get the you know, okay to put him into a probationary status, even with his bad behavior, because he was passionate about the clan and being part of it. And we asked him, you know, just take it easy, it's going to be all right, you know, but don't run out there and start a bunch of drama, you know. And it was less than 2 minutes, and he had hunger pains right up here talking about, you know, fuck Sam Paro and, you know, fuck RP, and you know, just pouring his heart out to Hunger Pains, who is you know, a friend of the association. So
would you say that the defense is aggressive?
I think he's easy to he becomes overcome by passion real easy, and just loses himself in stupid.
Your Honor, I'll turn over the witness to the defense.
Defense, you're a witness.
Viper, please leave the area, join the crowd.
Oh, he can stand over there. He's a good guy.
I have a few questions for you. First one, were you ever there when any of your other units in the undercover department were investigating Sergeant Mayhem?
Oh, you bet.
Was it during all confrontations or only a few?
Several. On several occasions. And then the ones that I wasn't personally there for, you know, I have screenshots submitted, and the people that, you know, do the investigations are all trusted officers in good standing.
Okay. Is there any relation to know that Sergeant Mayhem did in fact call Hungry Pains, or did Hungry Pains, or is there no evidence that he himself contacted Hungry Pains?
Let me see if I get Hungry Pains here.
He just walked outside and Hunger Pains was already up there.
Okay, so it could either be that he did tell, he could have said something about the Sheriff's Association to Hunger Pains, but there's no direct cause that he said that he does not like the Sheriff's Association.
I heard it myself.
Nigga breathing hard as shit.
You heard Sergeant Mayhem say he does not like the Sheriff's Association?
Oh yeah.
Biggest
And he also said that we treat him like a piece of shit, and he had like a breakdown to where I actually asked him just to log off and hug his mama, because it's not worth getting so upset over a video game.
Okay, thank you. No more questions.
Yep.
I would like to join Sam Paro Police Department.
Plus, you didn't have any more questions?
Be honest with you, I think he said everything needs to be said. Was there anybody else aware? Witness? Let me see. No. Yeah, I'm good, Your Honor. Witness is good.
How's you my stuff down?
Cool.
Alright. I guess we can do closing statements and then do a,
Well, is there any way that we can possibly get Hungry Pains here to get his side of when that happened?
If we can, he's online. He's online.
Yeah, he's not.
5-minute recess.
Plus, Mayhem should be able to talk a bit on his behalf. You know, we were just allowed to talk. I feel.
If you would like to, I mean, Snoop Dogg needs to call.
Yeah.
I can't.
I do not know if I am able to contact him.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, he went offline. He went offline. I guess he don't want a part of it. Yeah.
Ouch.
Is Z-Viper a witness or something?
No, they're just a random person.
What did you witness, Z-Viper?
Okay.
Alright, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to have recess for Hunger Pains, or,
I think we should let Sergeant Mayhem talk. I haven't seen him up there.
Oh, yeah, Your Honor, can we call, Sergeant Mayhem to the stand?
Sure you can, Snoop Dogg, that's your client. I mean, you can.
Go ahead.
Oh, he coming. He said he coming. 100% said he's coming.
Sweet.
Alright, well, after we get Sergeant Mayhem's side of the story, we will get his.
Well, no, honestly, if we give him more of an opportunity, let Hunger Pains say first, and then we'll take a recess.
Well, I don't know if Hunger Pains is here yet.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's coming, dude. He just sent me the message
That's why
right
I'm
now.
saying we should let him go while we wait for Hunger Pains.
Alright, if you think so.
Alright.
He
Well, I mean,
able
this way
to refute what Hunger
there's
Pains
no
has to say.
confrontation between the
He
two.
hasn't heard it. But okay, let's do it.
That's his call. I mean,
Yeah, he's a defense. If the defense says it.
Defense, you gotta show your client in.
Alright. Do you swear to say the truth, all the truth, and nothing but the truth shall help you God?
Yes, sir.
Here he is.
Alright. Go ahead, prosecution. Ask what you would like. I will give you questioning first.
Could you state your name and rank currently?
I'm Sergeant Mayhem, rank 61, seasoned veteran.
Are you affiliated with any type of clan or clan rank?
Negative.
Alright. Alright, so, Sergeant Mayhem, there's a question I'd like to ask you. Tell me about yourself. What kind of conduct do you have when it comes to communicating with others?
Well, since I've been, chilling, I've been controlling my anger and many other things that, I had things with. I've changed.
Do you know anything about a verbal confrontation with Jones that was talking about what he was talking about?
Yeah, that was a really long time ago. And yes, I know, I said some things. And I did apologize whenever we were doing that little picture. And I had a little speech there. And, whenever I like to say something, about the little ride-along thing. I did my ride-along, and then, they said the next day. So I'm like, okay, I did this and that, had a little fuss. So I'm like, okay. And then whenever, they were still here, Justin and them, I asked him, and Trooper was there. And then, they was like, Jones and them says I can't do my ride-along, apparently. It's been canceled. So, I asked him and stuff, and then had to come to you guys whenever you were doing that meeting in, I think, near Chung-Hee, that little area. And then you remember whenever I was asking you about apparently my ride-along been closed, and then you said you would work on it and stuff, and then we had Trooper do it, and then I did my ride-along with, Home Skillet. See? Yeah, we did, like, a couple missions. Like, I think 4 or 5, I don't know. I really good count. And then he said, we'll wait until they do it. It was like between 12, and then we were waiting, and then they weren't responding. But whenever, we were at that area, and Shadow was there, was wanting to join the clan, whenever you were, like, gone, Jones was like, to be honest, no one wants you in the clan. Nobody at all. We don't really want you in here. Only me and him went face to face.
Oh, alright. And do you have anybody who's witnesses?
Officer Shadow.
Let's see.
Officer Shadow, as I don't believe is currently on.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Hold up, I can check.
Shadow is on, but don't we have an Officer Shadow?
Yeah, Officer Shadow or Sith Lord.
Swag Kid, Queese, whatever it's called.
Oh, Swag Kid.
Yeah.
That was outside the clan meeting, wasn't it?
Yeah, in that one area.
He was talking to both you and Officer Shadow, and
yeah,
but that was a consensus. He was a mouthpiece.
I don't blame him about Shadow, but whenever he told me that, to be honest, no one wants you in the clan at all.
Well, is there anybody that was in the clan at that time that wanted you in the clan?
Well, you, Justin, and somebody else.
Well, I never said that I wanted you in the clan. We put you through the process.
Well, apparently that's what John said. He said you said Hills and Justin and I believe Jones.
Oh, we did not want you in the clan.
Yeah, you said, to be honest, no one. Well, he told me privately, no one wants me in the clan at all. No one really likes you in here.
That was an accurate statement. Yep.
Did these people present anything to you to give you reason to say that they didn't want you in the clan?
Well, whenever me and Jones were talking privately after Officer Shadow left the area, whenever you guys had that meeting, just like I said, Jones said that, to be honest, I'll tell you straight out, no one wants you in the clan. No one really likes you in here. You'd be a horrible cause. You ain't worth being in here.
That's amazing. Alright.
Yeah, I remember every single detail.
Alright, Your Honor, I'm gonna turn it over to the defense.
Defense, you may step up.
Okay. So,
No, you're still on there.
You're still on there.
Reload is taking it now.
You were never
still on the
excused
stand.
from the stand.
Oops.
Alright, so my question is, how long ago did this meeting exactly happen between you and Jones?
If I remember, it was like in 17, I think, yeah.
Alright, do you remember around like any month or season that this happened?
In spring, I think.
Spring, okay. So this was a while ago. Did you apologize or say anything to Jones afterwards? Well, after this happened, was there anything said between you and Jones?
Well, like I was saying, whenever we took whenever that picture was taken, like he said he noticed, I apologized, had a little speech, and then we did the little meeting thing.
Alright, was there anybody there for the witness to that speech?
A lot of people.
What, are any of them here today?
Well,
if you were there for it, just go ahead and let me know.
I think I was there.
I remember Hunger Pains being in the picture. Jones was. Cup of Joe was.
Alright, and were they also there for the,
little speech? Yeah, I think so. They probably don't remember. Do you remember Cup of Joe? I'm just asking. You remember my little speech?
Cup of Joe, you'll step back from the bench.
Object.
On what grounds?
Oh, Hunger Pets, he said he'd heard in chat. If you look, he said I heard.
I found 100 pains to come to the stand.
And final question. During this meeting that apparently happened here, as Jones said, did you go outside the room and talk to Hunger Pains?
Well, you know the entrance that you go in and everybody would park at, the little area that you can jump over. Yeah, we were talking there privately.
Where exactly did that happen? Because it was said that it happened in this room, not in any.
No, I said I did my apologize little speech, and then we talked about
how. After the ride-alongs, as Jones was saying that he and I believe it was Hills were up here saying that you needed to wait till the next day, and then they claimed that you ran out and talked to Hunger Pains, and he came in here after the association.
Yeah.
Well, this was before, like, I was, like, waiting for my next day with Trooper. Yeah. I mean, I did say those things because I was angry and stuff. So I said, okay, I'll wait till the next day.
Alright, and did you actually have confrontation with Hunger Pains, or was that false?
Yeah, I said those things, and yeah, I said it with Hunger Pains, you know, and then they had that little, like, they said they both were talking to me, Hills and them. And then we talked.
Okay, and that did happen here
it was in the upper building.
Okay, so it did still happen in social.
Yeah. And I said, okay, I'll wait for the next day. And then I did, and then apparently Jones shut it down.
Alright. Was there anything ever said to Sheriff Warchest about this, about your ride-along being shut down? Or that your training was being shut down?
Well, that's what Justin told me and Cody.
Okay. No more questions.
Prosecution, you have any further questions?
No, that's a negative on it.
Yeah,
you can bring Hunger Pains up there?
The defendant may step down.
Yeah. Your Honor, we would like to call a witness to the stand.
Bring him up.
Can we call Hunger Pains to the stand?
Sure can. Hunger Pains, please step up.
Can I get called up to the stand?
No, you're random.
I'm a random.
Hunger Pains, up where Ben is. I don't know why Ben is there.
Don't tell me that's this nigga talking up here.
Alright. So, Hunger Pains,
We got a pink fairy here, guys.
do you have a mic, Hunger Pains? Alright. Alright, so as we asked, Sergeant Mayhem, he did come out here and speak to you outside of this facility, and did he say that? Alright. And after that, did you run in here where Jones and Hills were saying F the association?
Well, we didn't say F the association. That was Hunger Pains.
Hunger Pains never said that.
That was me.
That's not what we said.
I had my tantrum.
I'm pretty sure that is what I heard, that somebody said Hunger Pains came running in here saying...
No,
that's not what you heard. Sergeant Mayhem said that when he was talking to Hunger Pains outside here.
Okay.
Yeah, the upper area, near La Roca.
Yeah, after we told him not to minutes ago, so...
Yeah.
Okay. Did Sergeant Mayhem say this to you while he was speaking to you? Okay. Did he at all say that about the association when he was talking to you? It's okay if he did. We just want...
Hunger Pains isn't gonna lie about it.
Sorry, I'm plugging my mic. But yes, did he say anything in relation to the association?
Z-Viper.
No, not the conversation that happened a week ago. The one that happened after when he was in training for the Sheriff's Association, when he was under recruitment doing ride-alongs, and Jones and Hills had spoken to him. Did he at all come to you afterwards saying, Jones or Hills, does anybody remember how long ago?
It was a couple months ago. I remember he was having that breakdown. Told him go hug his mama.
3 months ago, I think.
Yeah, it was about 3 months ago.
Yeah.
About 3 months ago.
Okay.
So we redirected him, told him that.
I don't know if you guys can see what he's saying. But...
Yeah, we can see it.
Alright.
He had a crazy breakdown, and after we told him he couldn't join, you know, he went up there and talked to you and was crying to you. How we were doing the wrong thing.
Literally crying.
Was anything at all said about the association in that confrontation? Name or okay. Thank you. That's all of my questions for you, Hunger Pains. If
you really want to join,
we're gonna go ahead and turn it over to the prosecution.
Prosecution, you're fine.
Alright.
Do I get to dress up as an officer?
No, Hunger Pains, yep.
No, Hunger Pains, you gotta... Sheriff Warchest wants to ask you some questions now.
Alright, yeah, I'll make them short and sweet, Hunger Pains. Try to make them yes and no questions, too, as well. Alright. So, Hunger Pains, for prosecution on this, because I think all the questions were answered, do you know, how long have you known Sergeant Mayhem? Did you say it?
4 months.
It was before I got any stuff on the game, like buying it.
And with Sergeant Mayhem, would you say Sergeant Mayhem has a quick temper?
He disagrees, so that means he doesn't have a quick temper.
Yeah, he disagreed. That's disagree, right?
You said I'd agree.
I'd agree, yeah. Okay.
I couldn't, so, alright. So he does agree.
As long as you've the 4 months that you've known Sergeant Mayhem, how many clans do you know him to be in?
Hey yo, one of you niggas come here right quick.
Dang.
Oh no, he said 2 or 3.
I'm about to say 273 is what I thought. It was like,
I would say I don't even think there's that many clans in game.
Alright.
Meet me at the stairs right quick.
And with those 3 clans that he's I will say about 3. Of those clans, do you say that he's had good remarks or bad remarks?
I can, well, I won't say anything. I was a part of one of the clans he was in, but since I am his defender, I cannot
a man downstairs that come here, he want to do a deal with you.
Yeah, I know. He'll wait.
He said to come real quick.
Yep, Ben, I already told him he'd see him after.
A little.
And I told him to.
It was kind of fun at the time.
No, so it's a bit of patrol by record. Alright. For fun. Yeah. Now, when you say for fun, was it this at the account of others, or not malicious? Okay, good. That's what we're getting at. Not malicious. Alright. As for anything else, has he said anything that was against the clan at any given point? Maybe derogatory or trollish?
He said yes, but not harmful.
Yes, but not
harmful.
harmful.
I don't think you were. I don't know if that was about what you were just saying. I think that was about the trolling.
Just let you guys know, Hunger Pains has been AFK for like a month, probably.
Yeah, Hunger Pains has been AFK for a minute, so we will. I want the judge. I'd like the court to be aware that Hunger Pains has been offline for a little bit.
I'll be taking into consideration.
All right. So let me restate the. Okay, what did you say? Nothing specific. All right. All right. So according to records, he says nothing specific has been said towards San Paro Sheriff's Association. That's been derogatory. All right. So. And nothing memorable. All right. So, Your Honor, I'm going to go ahead and have the witness rest.
I have one question before he does go ahead and rest. You said he trolled a little bit. Was this towards any other officers, being any clans that were either allies or exactly to Sheriff's Association, or was this towards the criminals or officers of separate clans that are not affiliated with us?
Oh, nice.
So mainly, who is the trolling towards? The criminals or officers that he would troll? Alright, what was others? Would that be criminals or other cop clans that either are affiliated with us or not? Both? Okay. Alright, you may... I am closed with my questioning. You may rest if the prosecution has nothing else to say.
He said, "Come so you can do the deal quick."
Your Honor, we prosecution would like to call one more person up to the stand before we do closing.
Call him up.
Prosecution would like to call Jones to the stand.
Jones, please step to the stand. Just remember, you guys still on the oath from last time.
Okay.
Alright. You swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I swear.
Alright. Jones, what do you recall towards hunger pains?
There's some noise back there.
Hunger pains or...
Or not, I'm sorry, Sergeant Mayhem.
Oh, well...
I was gonna say...
You know, every time we get a new member, you know, there's always some guys who target them. That they see the San Paro Sheriff Association over their heads, so they go and whisper stuff. So they go and whisper stuff in their ear. You know, that's not true. Jones is a scammer, or Jones is a bad guy. Jones is mean. You know, just trying to turn our clan against us from inside out. You know, when all we do is give deals, provide backup, make uniforms, you know. Yeah. But yeah, it's just I'm just a mouthpiece for the association. It's very hard for a lot of people to really...
every time you come up here. Don't come up here again. I know he's down there. I don't care. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's very hard for people to speak their true mind as to what. But as the recruitment commander, I do have to make the final decision on recruiting. So, yes, I do have to do I do have to be the guy who makes the choice that nobody wants to make. You know, so that's me.
No, well, and Jones, you make a good point on that too. There was questions about your comments toward Sergeant Mayhem. Do you recall such things as nobody wants you in the clan?
It's, you know, with these guys, I noticed from a long time dealing with these guys, recruiting hundreds of them, it's how they take it. You know, it's not necessarily how it was said, it's how they, it's like, it's no matter how I say it to them, and I can say, oh, you know, we voted not to have you in the clan, you know, and he'll say, okay, so nobody likes me. I never said that. I said nobody voted for you to be in the clan. You know, it's really just how they take it, how they, you know, see it in their brain, how they heard it, you know. It's not necessarily what I said, if you understand what I'm saying.
So you're saying it was a miscommunication?
Yeah, it happens a lot when emotions are in it, you know.
Alright. So in that case then, Your Honor, I would like to put the record that we may have miscommunication between the prosecution and the defense.
So, that'll be taken into consideration.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm good. I'm done with my questions.
Defense, you have any questions?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So, in your time training him, has he ever said anything to you directly?
Yeah. I'll be over there in a minute.
Someone needs to have a word with you.
Yeah, there's a second guy that come up like 5 times. I know he's down there.
Directly, yes,
he'll be okay.
That's
what he's talking about.
Was there anything hurtful or
Why?
threatening you in real life?
I know you have like over 100
Or would it be just in game?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Probably mostly in game, but it was written into the clan. You know, I think I heard that he was gonna target our members.
Was there anything said that he would go to any of their houses or anything like that? Like anything that would happen in real life?
I probably heard something like that in the chat about him getting people's IPs and him selling.
Alright. Do you remember if there was anybody exact? Alright, whoever's talking, I can't.
That's Sergeant Mayhem. Yeah, him selling legendaries for like 25 PSN, knowing that I know he has no legendaries at all.
I object.
Okay.
Defense employee witness.
Alright, one final question. You said that there was reports of him and other people he know letting new members to the clan know that apparently you do bad stuff. Is there any evidence of this? Like any pictures taken, screenshots, anything like this?
Snoop Dogg, I'd let you know that that happened before you know, you got back in here. We already presented all the evidence, and about him. The sheriff seen it already.
So there is evidence of him doing this?
Yes, there is. You know, I do have screenshots of him talking bad about other clans, Justice Clan in particular. Pretty sure you can recall that one.
Yes, I was a part of Justin's clan when he was a part. Anything towards this clan in particular that you have
all the time, dude. A lot of people love this clan. You see a clan going around, St. Paro Crime Association. You know,
yes,
look up you know.
So there, you have evidence of him saying something to a new recruit that was just in the clan about you specifically, or
I'll probably have to get the new recruit up here to talk, but is there one online right now?
Besides me, of course, but I don't have anything to say about that.
There's not one online right now who I can say that, but yeah, they do target new recruits and just approach them and talk crazy stuff to them, just like Unit who was in here. He had guys approach him like deputy sheriff, and you know, even in our clan chat, he likes to say that he's in our clan, and he's not in our clan deputy sheriff, you know. He likes to do stuff like that. The people who don't know what's going on.
Okay, that is the end of my questions for you.
Do you have any more questions?
May I speak before the ends?
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Alright, I want to say something real quick. Do you have proofs of me trading legendaries worth 25 PSN or legendaries? Do you have any proofs of that?
I don't have proof of him trading legendaries, but I do definitely.
Because you said that I've been getting in chat trading.
I got a recommendation.
Legendaries for 25 PSN.
You are not in this. You are not a part of the clan.
I never said
do you have any proofs of that in chat?
Can I talk? I never said you traded, but I do recall you saying in chat that you're selling legendaries for 25 PSN, knowing that I know that you have no legendaries to sell. You know, you're not.
Yeah, if I had legendaries, to be honest, I'd keep them to myself.
Yeah, you don't have any, so it's just a or a scam, either one.
Yeah, I don't do that stuff, to be honest. And that's it.
We would like to call a 5-minute recess to prepare our ending statement.
On what grounds? On what grounds?
On what grounds?
That there is some specific information that I have learned that was not told to me in the beginning, so I need to speak with it with my defendant.
Does prosecution have any objections?
Yeah, Your Honor, with the time the way it is and everything like that, I definitely want to give him the opportunity, but it is getting late. But prosecution is willing to stay up a couple more times to give him the opportunity to deliberate.
5-minute recess.
Alright, come on.
Alright, 5-minute recess.
For the court martial.
This thing's fucking going.
What I miss? Yeah, it is, man.
Gotta escort,
What
bro.
is this? Wow.
It's like almost like that whole week meeting.
This has been a very interesting course.
This has.
Oh, Myers, you'll need to invite Midnight Shadow as well. She'll be part of the jury.
Sergeant Mayhem, the one I told you that was acting kind of goofy during our ride-along.
What's your gamer tag?
I was a sergeant
Yeah, I can't
during
remember.
this whole thing, right?
I believe so.
Yes. Because I was a sergeant under
It's just me and you, not. It won't involve him.
At the time.
I just need one of those pieces of evidence that you said you had. Just one
Judge,
of them.
are you
so I
aware
can
of
see
this?
it.
He's trying to get me alone, Judge.
I just need a piece of evidence so I can see exactly what was said. So I can
He's trying to get him in that bathroom for that 5 minutes. That 5-minute recess. He's trying to get you in there.
I need peace and quiet for this.
Dang.
Oh my god, it's been so long since Justin has left now. It feels like it's been an eternity.
I cannot grant that. I cannot grant that because
you still hitting that green
Since you called us out for that
the
meeting
defensive have evidence in hand
that
that they want to use it.
I sure as hell wasn't expecting the commander promotion.
I took a spot.
Came out of nowhere.
Alright.
It came to me as a surprise.
Alright.
Wow.
No, you stay right
Hey,
there.
Jones, hop on party for a second, buddy.
But it's all good. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Hold on.
Oh, was it supposed to go with? Oh.
Sergeant Robbie, you're here. Nice.
Sergeant Robbie, how you feeling, bro? You know, we found the captain to replace you. Cup of Hero has been promoted to captain.
Well, Cup of Hero, congratulations, sweetheart.
Cup of Hero, I'm done.
You can buy a cup of Joe and Owen Hero.
It's alright, I created him. Cup of Joe. I created you, Cup of Joe.
Congratulations! I got my first captain. Awesome! Congratulations! I'm happy for you.
Wait, so who's commander of the patrol division?
You're looking at her.
Oh, when did you get promoted to commander?
A while ago.
When Sheriff Warchest said to meet him at Marie Kent that one day.
It was like a month and a half ago.
Dang.
Uh-huh.
Well, how the hell did I
was the
miss
first
it?
one to roll down that ramp and park my SUV right next to his, and he asked me if I'd be interested in the commander's position.
Oh.
So that's how I got there. And I said, yes, I'd be honored to be the commander of the patrol division.
Sheriff.
Go ahead, sir.
You like the highway patrol outfit that I made?
Yeah, I do. I was going to show you mine too. I made the state trooper for our new division. Would you let me show it to you?
Oh, Midnight Shadow got promoted.
Literally just right
1 minute remaining.
Maybe
how much time do we have left?
Not done.
We got 1 minute remaining.
Oh, okay.
So, do you want to say, what do you want to say
You just
about...
want me to do it now. It ain't even no fun.
Yeah, slap me in the butt. Oh, look, a highway patrol there.
Who fucking keeps making them noises?
What? Wait,
what do you think, Robbie?
It on my list.
Is that a female? I'm a horny little white kid.
The defendant's ending statement is closed. Is the prosecutioner's ending statement ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. My prosecution's ready.
I follow girls on video games.
Viper,
Then we can go ahead and call back into
really,
session.
For something
Chloe's back
really
now
quick?
back in session.
What?
Can you please be respectful of our court sessions when it
Yes, ma'am, I'm
starts
sorry.
up again, please?
Dang. Tell him, Midnight. Tell him.
I'm just asking him nicely.
Tell his ass.
Ordering
Right
him.
We'll hold him in contempt.
Is the highway patrol outfit nice?
No, you can't be nice to them. We'll hold him in contempt.
I think we did pretty good. We'll start, and I got to get the car ready too, guys, for it too. And then
I'm gonna learn all this shit. I'm gonna learn
30 seconds.
You got a car right now, Sergeant?
It looks
I got
awesome.
3, and I have a plan for the highway patrol, but I'll talk to you after.
All right, 10-4. All right, everybody. I believe
So, Viper,
court's in session.
Can you do that? Can you do that for me, please?
Leave me alone.
Sweet.
By not jumping all over the
Got a new legendary
judge,
gun.
and all over the stand and everything, please.
Those you got it?
I really watch out for this fucking random.
I like drugs.
I'm a random
Can we just get this
Dude, I
back
don't
in
give a
session
fuck
or
how many
finish
kills
it
you
up?
have. Look at my guys have 20k kills. Good for you.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I tried to ask him
You just started
nicely.
playing this game
Right.
and you're calling on me
If I could arrest him for contempt in art,
He's been here
Alright, well,
longer
good for
than
you,
Me
guys.
too.
He's
Viper,
been here
come on
longer
over here,
than
buddy.
me.
Take me, nigga.
Hey, come on.
What's wrong with this
Alright.
fat cop?
10-4. Give me
Back
one
in
moment.
session so we can end it.
Yeah.
Everybody, court is ended. Head ass. Hold on, nigga.
Alright, guys, you got a pink flag. You jumping around everybody. Just wait a minute.
Warchest.
And I still have more kills than you.
Go ahead.
Give a fuck if you have kills or
Well,
not.
good
hit
for
that
you. You're
motherfucker
trying
too
hard
hard.
that
Yeah, you
these
did.
missions
Take off tab
non-stop.
3, then hit me up, dude.
Yo, nice selfie, kid.
We go for
You're
arrest
not
when...
doing good to the
Okay.
association,
Alright,
sir.
so, prosecution, if you want to go ahead and
Nigga,
make
who's
a statement, we'll let you go first.
All of that kills Jones and Old Hero. Oh, you're all OGs.
What about me?
Prosecution, you can
Said he loves you.
start your closing statements.
Oh, is it me? All right.
Girl, you better
Yeah.
watch it.
UAV too.
All right.
Highway
So,
patrol for the stand.
all right.
Oh,
So
they talk to good people.
it has been brought to the prosecution's attention that Sergeant Mayhem has, in turn, at one point or another, have had some words that have said to him that may have not been, in his mind, appropriate. But it is also in this court's hearing today from the witnesses that he has also been miscommunicated and was given the proper dismissal paperwork for his report that he did on his training. There have also been witnesses here that have mentioned of his remarks in the past. I'd like the court to recognize that though Sergeant Mayhem has come here with a better attitude, there have been records before of being in other clans and trolling. So that's a bad record on him to have on underneath his name. Your Honor, we'll just go ahead. We'd like to prosecute the defendant with trolling. As far as we're concerned, that's about the only thing that we can really hold against him. The other allegations, such as verbal misconduct and so on and so forth, unless we have physical proof, the only thing we can really hold him to that is, well, basically that we heard it, and that's about it. But trolling is definitely something we know of very easily. I'll go ahead and rest my statement.
Defense, your closing arguments.
Yes, we would like to say that there is definitely accounts of him trolling, so there's no way that we can deny that. But in the fact of verbal conflict or saying that he does not like the Sheriff's Association, there was no witness that said that it was definitely said. So as far as we can say, the only thing he can be held on would be trolling. So it would obviously be up to the jury if he is allowed back in. With only trolling being on his record, that can be fixed. Compared to verbal conflict, that cannot be fixed.
Viper, please.
I rest my statement.
Right. We will deliberate to jury. Right. We will left to jury for deliberation.
We'll be real quick, guys. Yeah. Okay, so that is not that's okay because I misheard and thought that it was said that he didn't say it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Is he? Oh well, I'm actually gonna probably go yes on this one only because of the fact that even though he did say those remarks, everybody says something to offensive to a certain thing. I don't think that it. Yeah, if hopefully, is Jones in here? Yes, of course.
Jones on scene.
All right. So all right. So it's yeah. Hills is a no. Yeah, it's I'm a yes.
Okay, okay, well, I can tell you right now, Snoop Dogg is over there trying to state, that there's no evidence, to hold him to, him talking bad about Justice Clans or him doing, Snoop Dogg said, he did a lot of noise. I can't really hear you guys. Snoop Dogg said, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, because it's music. All right, Snoop Dogg said he did a little bit of trolling, but it was way more than a little bit. It's way more. And, as you can see from Sally, yeah, go ahead. Tell me. Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yep.
The Nazis?
Yep. Talking about Jones, spreading all these lies about Jones. Yep. He was with them too. Oh yeah, the fourth recreation thing. I mean, the fourth rec United. That one, he was in that too. Yep, to bring us down. Yep, he's he's on my YouTube video saying that, oh yeah, I was trying to stalk him and spy on him, and he was approaching me with all the guys who's trying to bully me. Yeah, it's on there.
Right.
Shoot, I think, Snoop Dogg might be, how Snoop Dogg feels. I think he feel like we're just, prosecuting him without any evidence. I'm about to, show that video to Snoop Dogg later. But yeah, I'm thinking no, dude, because, I know this guy. I have known this guy. I've seen what this guy can do to clans, from Sally, I don't mean to, I'm treating it just like the Sally in the beginning. I was like, no. I don't want you guys in Cup of Joe. You remember the Cup of Joe video, him crying and for sure. Sheriff, help me. You gotta wait till Sheriff get on. I can't do nothing. You gotta deal with him. Sheriff get here.
I remember that. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm voting no. I said no. He is. There's not very good. Oh yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. That's what I'm waiting on to put in the video. So. I tell it to him and then he take it a whole nother way. Yeah. He's pretty crazy.
Nope.
Yeah, and Sergeant Mayo said nobody likes me. I'm like, I didn't never say that, dude. I just said, you know what you mean? Don't never said that. I never said that. But I don't tell him that, no. Wow. They got their group over there, we got our group over here. Oh my god. This is a real courtroom. Luke Dogg is getting kind of offended because there's no proof. Okay. No, I vote no. Mars is a no.
I know. No, you guys are perfectly fine.
I
guys,
changed my vote. I'm voting yes.
No.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think I told Hills that. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a 2v14. It's crazy.
Nice. That was nice.
Yeah,
wow.
It's crazy.
Yep, let's get it done.
Hey guys, I think we have the final verdict here.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The final verdict for all commanders was 1 vote for yes, he can join, and the rest for no, so he is not going to be able to join the clan.
Fuck.
That is final verdict.
I had a good time with the RP though, guys. This is this was good.
Gotta say for my usual stuff.
Good job, guys. Good job with to all people, including the defense, for actually RPing this out to the end. So that was very good too.
That's good luck. Yeah.
Yeah, Cup of Joe and James Stout really put their ass on it. You know, they do a good job.
Here we go with fucking circles again. How the fuck do we do this?
Cup of Joe whispering to me said, "Hope the luck for me," but yeah, you did it too soon, Cup of Joe.
Well, something I want to point out about the Joe. Hold on, when you're talking about evidence, Mayhem did not deny that he said that stuff. As a matter of fact, he said, yeah, I said it and I'm sorry for saying it. So when you're saying there was no evidence, I mean, you have to, yeah, see, and that was never in contestation, except I think you missed it, Joe. I'm talking about after the RP now. I'm just breaking it down for you because it seemed to shoot right past your head like you didn't know that he had said it. But yeah, he admitted to saying it because he did. He wasn't going to lie to us. He did a good job with that. And I have a lot of respect for that. And as a matter of fact, you know, Mayhem, you keep on that same road. It shows a lot of maturity, you know, taking the bullet. You know, it was your bullet.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, just keep at it, buddy. Because, you know, and it's not going to prevent us, like I was just telling these guys, it wouldn't prevent us from RPing with you or anything. It's just, right now, the clan is not a good fit for you. Because you got a lot of baggage, bro.
But a good thing is it's lighter baggage. It's a lighter baggage than a lot of other people, though.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we lighter than Jones baggage.
We have another court case. Do not put me as defendant again. That is too much stress.
You did a horrible job.
Yeah, you did a great job, buddy.
You did a great job, Smoke. I'm glad I didn't put all that evidence on you. That would have been horrible.
Who's Z-Viper, I wonder?
Would have been over.
What?
Z-Viper almost got that gun for free. Yeah, you almost got my gun for free.
Alright, so what's the plan now? Are we going back out on patrol or what?
Jones put something up for some millions, buddy, and I'll pick it up on Drift.
Those of you that want to go back on patrol, you're more than welcome to go back and do it.
Yep.
I'm not a part man.
Follow, guys. We still follow the ranks as such. But me myself, I'll be logging off right now. But I will see you guys tomorrow. So.
Okay, Sheriff.
You too, guys.